Hello! Hello, everybody! There I am. It's me. Hello, Tango. Hello, Mr. Maybe. Roland Druid, Atom Generator, No C. Your boy True, Rebu. Kemu, JVC. Broken Arc. Hello! What is this? What is this, Kemu? You and your friend are imprisoned by a crazy guard that gave you a chance to escape. He told you that he would let you go if you solve his puzzle. He hid a key to your cell under a chessboard tile while you were watching. And oh, you can turn one. Thank you, Rebu. Is there a way for you to escape? This is something that requires thought. And right now... right now, I am not in think mode. I am in kill necromorph mode. I've got smooth brain. Yeah. Hello, Ven Schofield. Sukoto, thank you for the follow. I'm very good, Dashing. I'm very good. Thank you. Oh, there's an ad. Oh, I'm sorry. Smooth brain hype. Hell yeah. How was your pizza last night? It was very good. I have enough for leftovers. Yep, we got we got 3 chapters left. 3 chapters left. Smooth brain emote. I should probably make one. It'd be funny. Three chapters. No, 3 chapters. Leftovers are for me. I need to take it to work tomorrow. Very good. Leftover pizza is so good. No, tonight I had a bread bowl with like cream of mushroom inside. It was really good. Sightless made it. It was very, very tasty. Yeah, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, Dashing. So how was everyone's day today? I hope you're all very well. Oh, JVC, thank you for the gift sub. How was Dead Space 2 yesterday? Did you beat it? Nope. We're beating it tonight. We've got 3 chapters left. Hello, Sir Hellscythe. I'm very good. I'm very good, thank you. Work was pretty chill. It was a very relaxed day. Thank you for gifting a sub to Sir Hellscythe. Thank you. Hello, new DG. Welcome. Mochi Scarlet, thank you for the follow. Yep, there's 3 more to go. We thought there were only 12 chapters, but there were 15. There are 15 chapters, actually. Which I'm okay with. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping that we can end it tonight. I think we can end it tonight. I'm not gonna chat for too long because I want to jump right into it. We gotta hydrate from Belnery. So I'm gonna take a sippy. The first letter spell out anything? Nope. Apparently in Dead Space 2, that's not like that's not an Easter egg or anything. They don't do the same little gimmick. Blaze, thank you for the resub. Hello, welcome. Maybe it's the second letter. No, I don't think they'd go that far. I doubt they'd go that far. Hello, Sweater. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. So, I don't want to talk too much, as I said, because I really want to get into this game and I want to have time to like finish it tonight. And unfortunately on weekdays, I don't have a lot of time to to like play and to stream because I have work in the mornings. I have work in the mornings and I gotta be a responsible person. And I gotta go to bed early so I don't, you know, like pass out at work. Unfortunately. I will, God of Wisdom. We will beat those necromorphs. Imagine being responsible. Sweater, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Alfie workstream. See, the dream here, the goal here is to be able to do this full time. VTubing full time is the dream. It really is. Ow. Thank you, Rebu. I like that I thank you every time you throw something at me. Thank you for throwing objects at my face. Ow, thanks. Yup. You must thank the people that throw things at you. As long as they're bits, of course. As long as they're bitties. Sometimes you get a bike, sometimes you get a bear. Your stream froze? Aw, I'm sorry, Rebu. Froska, you're being in the car. I hope you're in the passenger seat. Don't throw bits and drive. Yeah. Please tell me you're in the passenger seat. Okay, good. I do not condone watching streams and driving. Please drive responsibly. Please watch VTubers responsibly. All right. Let us move on to game. I need to like get used to using my my little stream deck from now on. What if we listen and drive? I feel like it might be a distraction if you have like the like screen right next to you. I feel like that's a little bit dangerous. Oh, do you do that, Roland? Oh, here goes the game. Okay, give me a sec. There it is. Let's turn off my witchy music. Turn that off for now. It's time for some Dead Space 2. Imagine a VTuber suddenly screams while you drive. Yeah, that would be like, you'd be scared and you'd get like completely distracted from your driving. It's dangerous. But only at 4 to 5 a.m. when you're going to work. Oh wait, I gotta change my, I keep forgetting to do that. Hold on. Dead Space 2. There we go. All right. Are you guys ready to finish this? We're finishing this bad boy. Isaac is going to get off the space station. He's going to save the Ellie. Ella? Is her name Ellie or Ella? I forgot her name. Elizabeth. Ellie. Okay. I forgot. I only just played it yesterday. Low latency mode. Let's go. Oh no, poor Rebu. Please let me know if the sound levels are too low or too high, and I will adjust. Okay, she went up there. I need to find another battery, I guess. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Rebu. Alright. I clearly need to go do something over there. I need a battery. I think I need a battery. What is that sound? Oh no. Why are there so many of them? Gross. No, these aren't the baby minefields. They're just gross, like boil minefields. You got a double battery? I don't think it'll work. What is this? Oh! Alright. Give me the battery. Okay. Wait, what do you need here?
What did you do? I just lost the control holograms.
Yeah, the circuit junction just shorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Hey,
Oh boy.
Well, no.
I broke
not
it.
now.
Oh, your boy True redeemed a hydrate. Let me take a sip. Okay. All right. What do you need? What do you need? Ellie. Okay. So she's saying there's got to be something around here somewhere. I don't even know what I'm looking for though, Ellie. What does it look like? What does this thing look like? Apparently this year, February 22nd on 2022 is a Tuesday. So we can call it a Tuesday. Oh. Oh, diamond. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that I can just, like, teleport these. What's the next game? After Dead Space 2, I am thinking Prey. I actually bought it. On Steam. Last night. It's on sale, by the way. 75% off. I don't know if it's still on sale, but yesterday it was on sale at 75% off, so... That is a steal. Yeah. I'm excited to give Prey a try. People say that it's very similar to Dead Space. So I am excited. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no. I am busy fixing machines. I'm doing my engineering job. Don't have time to kill the space aliens. Do you want to play the Resident Evil series? I'm actually playing... I also actually am in the middle of doing Resident Evil 7. I am not done with it yet.
Found it.
Great. I think I've hot-wired the system to bypass the nav cards. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and I did play Silent Hill 2. Oh. Why? Why? Look, now I'm slow. Why don't you go for Ellie? Actually, please don't go for Ellie. She's almost dead. What do you mean only now? What do you mean by only now?
It doesn't recognize a new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
You just rewired from down here.
What? I didn't hear you.
Nothing. Nothing.
Do you think that after the 4th it's doo-doo? I've not played any other Resident Evil series. Like, my very first Resident Evil series is the 7th.
I did it. I got it started. There, you know, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
She did it? What do you mean? I fixed. Oh my god, this thing is scary. Oh no. Please. Oh god. Turn it around faster, lady. Jeez. Where are these kids coming from? This is no place for children! As you can see... Get me on the lift!
Okay. I'm on.
Alrighty. Let's see what this beast can do.
Oh. Can I also get inside, please? Can I also go in? I don't want to be on the top. This seems very dangerous. Hello, Nosi.
These bastards are everywhere.
Oh, gosh. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, this is gross. I hope there's no explodey things.
The mines are swarming with these things.
You don't say.
If there's this many down here, how many do we think are above us?
Ah! Oh, please. Oh, they have terrible aim. Ouch, never mind. I spoke too soon. Where are these babies coming from? Stop it. Ah.
Hang on. We're coming up on more of that stuff. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh. No, no, not the pukey boys. Oh. No, no, no. Ah. Okay.
You okay out there?
I'm doing fine, Ellie. Ah! Oh, babies. Ow. Is there something else here? Oh gosh, there is. I was wondering why I was getting hit. Oh no. Oh, wonderful. They've already been doing that, Ellie. Or are you not looking at me shooting these things? Please, I hate these little babies. Ah! Oh no. Ah. Nothing like gunning down necromorphs. I know, right? Oh, this is gross. How am I not getting sprayed by any of this stuff? Aiden, thank you for the follow. Andy, thank you for the follow. Hello, Pate. If you can do the hardest difficulty, you get a weapon. Oh, you get a weapon for it? Nice.
Whoa, 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 stop, stop!
Wait, why?
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Why would you stop?
Straight ahead. We do have a giant drill.
You know I'm right on top of this thing, right?
Oh my god, she does not care. At least let me go inside. Have I ever played Dying Light? I've played it a long time ago. Like ages ago. But I didn't beat it.
Holy crap, that hurt.
Well, we can compare bruises later. But at least we made it, right? And this is most definitely
Please heal up, Ellie. You have like no health left. I saw your rig.
is behind that huge door over there.
Well, we better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors.
Hello, reality. How's it going?
Alright, I'll meet you halfway.
I owe her an eye? I don't owe her an eye. I didn't take it out of her head. It's not my fault she lost an eye. It kinda isn't. Still waiting for Dead Space 4. I have not played Dead Space 3, so.
Gunship docked here.
What? Is it damaged?
Not that I can tell. Isaac, do you hear me? We're gonna make it out of here alive.
Don't talk.
One of us is. It's too dangerous for you to stay here, Ellie.
What are you talking about? Just get your ass in here. I'm starting a system check now.
Oh gosh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die while she's doing that system check. Does this place have necromorphs in it? This looks deserted. There's like papers and stuff everywhere. Will you play the Dead Space 1 remaster? I don't know. I feel like I played the first Dead Space way too recently. Who knows? If it comes out, is there a release date for it yet? Not yet? Okay, then maybe sometime down the line I'll play the remake. I think that'd be fun. I'd like to be able to compare it to the first. We only recently learned of the remake, and they're only showing very basic beginnings. Okay. Okay, I guess I went the wrong way. Oh, was this... I could have sworn that door was locked before.
Main power on. Auxiliary systems booting up.
Okay. Huh? Okay. Ooh, I got scared there.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Isaac?
Oh. Hey, Isaac, what are you doing?
Oh, he's sending her off.
Isaac, what are you doing? Open the door right now.
Emergency launch cycle initiated.
No.
Why doesn't he leave with her?
You got life support, comms. Hey, you gotta be rescued.
You bastard.
I need you to be rescued. I couldn't save Nicole, but I can save you, Ellie. So, bye.
I read that in a very different tone. When I read when I read the subtitle, I did not read it that way at all.
Ready to talk now?
Why? So I can let you go too? I can't do that, Nicole.
So, bye.
Let you go.
A lot happened that we never wanted. Isaac. Touch me.
She's not there to touch. You're not there to touch.
Good idea.
Isaac, please. Make us whole.
You're still spouting that shit.
I can't.
Alright, there, she's gone. Okay. Why didn't Isaac leave with her, though? Like, you could have saved her, but you could have also saved yourself.
This protects you carpeted in here. I have 200 armed security personnel. Every entrance is covered.
I kill necromorphs, man. You really think that I'm scared of your 200 security personnel? I've killed exploding babies. Oh, a store. I'm pretty sure Isaac thinks he doesn't deserve to be saved, maybe. I mean, he didn't... Like, why would he not deserve to be saved after all the shit he's been through? I have so much stuff. I have so much stuff. Let's get rid of some pulse rifle ammo. I have so much ammo. And I have a lot of med packs that I don't think I will need. Okay. Because he accidentally activated the marker or something? Guilt over Nicole? I mean, I guess, but like... Dude. It sure is. I won't... I will not, like, lessen that fact. Like, it is definitely hard. But... if you had left with Ellie, you could have gotten, like, help in other ways. You know? Instead of, like, seeking... Open the freaking elevator. Gee whiz. Something's gonna pop out. Okay. Oop! That's a waste of a round. Is anyone still even in here? Oh, what happened? Ugh. Alright, you're gonna tell me you got 200 armed security personnel and you're not using it to wipe this entire place clean? Why? You're using it to protect yourself? This is so petty. This is ridiculous. You already killed over 200 necromorphs. I know I did, but like he doesn't seem to realize that with his 200 security personnel, he could be cleaning. Okay. Okay. No, don't come near me. Ah, babies. Oh, babies, no! Oh, that's an evil, a very powerful baby. Oh my gosh, why are they all coming from there? Stop, don't puke on me. Those reflexes though, no, it's a knee-jerk reaction. Don't call them reflexes. It's not a reflex, trust me. It's me being scared and then like clenching my fists and then accidentally hitting the trigger button. That's what that is. Another favorite coming soon? Oh boy. I can't wait. What's this? Same thing. Come on, one more. There it is. Oh, what? No. No. I'm out. I'm out. I'm getting out of here. Close the door. Close the door. No, you can't close the... Oh, I don't know what that is, but I'm leaving. What was that sound? Oh. Well, I got distracted by Sightless, so... He's there and he's like pointing elsewhere. And I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? What? 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 I only took my hands off the keyboard because you were like freaking like waving your arm like a madman. I thought, what? Did something happen in the chat? Should I be looking at the chat? Where am I looking right now? And you're just like, meh, 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 meh. That's what happened. So we gotta hydrate in the chat. You totally made that noise. Oh, that's okay, your boy. That's okay. All right. Back to the story. Going in the vents. They'll never find me here. Do I get to, like, kill security personnel today?
Shit, no waypoint. What the hell?
I like that waypoints are an actual thing. Like, that exist. Can they see me through here? They probably can see me. I'm not gonna go over there. Saint Mooncheese, thank you for the follow. Is murdering necromorphs not enough for you? Necromorphs are scary, but, like... These guys are assholes. These guys started the whole thing. No, they started it! I'm trying to end it! No, I would never. No! I would never. Wait, no. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh. How do you like that? What the frick is that?
If any of them reach the marker, fall back. Fall back to the marker chamber. We have to seal it off.
You did this to yourselves. Maybe I should put the battery back in, see what happens. Oh, wow, it literally does not let me. Hello, Basarek. Welcome. I'm gonna save here. Because I feel like I might die. Just in case. A 100 necromorphs at once? Man, my plasma rifle could have, like, decimated them. Also, they were like multiple people. Oh, don't look at me. Just keep going that way. That's totally fine. Oh, I'm not going in that door. I'm just gonna wait till like the parade is over. Do they see me? Okay, they saw me. Ha! Okay, parade is over. Let's go. Ha ha ha! Oh! Oh, there's babies! Nope. Okay. Oh, what the frick? I thought that one was dead. Okay, that's not a baby. Oh! Thank you, Blue Moon. Hope the best in a lot of spooky games. Yes, thank you very much. Maybe I should go through the one that doesn't have a light over it. Just in case it like causes an alarm and bad things happen and stuff. Oh. 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 Oh boy. Toxic Tater, thank you for the follow. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. You think they're...
Isaac, where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going, Nicole. See?
That's why I'm here, Isaac. To show you the way.
I am not responsible for... Oh. Okay, thanks. I mean, I was gonna go to that door anyway, but alright. I like how she thought she was helping. Lady, there is like one door. Oh boy. Oh, suit. It's not as cool as mine though. Bazarek, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Oh, am I getting scanned? Oh, I don't want to get scanned. Wait, why was it? Oh, that cannot be good. Oh, that is not good.
Kenner Phelps, research log 43509. I can't stop thinking about the formulas from patient 4's last session. They're so clearly ordered.
Do they just let anyone through that scan? Apparently.
I can almost solve it myself.
I don't know what it was scanning, but...
It's almost like it wants us to succeed. I've never seen anything like it. Once we finally solve this heuristic stabilization problem, we should be able to start growing the layers of the marker from the mineral baths.
Okay. I think it scanned the dozen dead bodies and was like, well, a suit is there, I suppose, so gonna accept that barcode and let whoever through. Hello, Limus. Dead Space is going very well. Hmm? I heard it, but I didn't see it. Aw, thank you for the gift sub, No C. Clang, thank you so much for the sub. Okay, I guess there's nothing there. That's where I need to go, so right before I do that, I'm gonna just... Huh? I heard a thing and I was like on alert, but I couldn't see it. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Mr. Pukey. There's more coming, I know it. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no! Ah! Stay back! Stay away from me! Do not puke on me! Oh, there's an explodey. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Don't. Oh, jeez. Ah. 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 Oh. They all just came at me. Okay. There's a lot of enemies, yeah. Whew. I thought I was far enough from the explodey dude that I could, like, shoot him. No, C, thank you for the gift sub. I have never been puked on, thankfully. I hope that never happens. It does not sound pleasant at all. There's always a first? No. No, there doesn't always need to be a first. Jeez, No C, on a roll here. My gosh. Thank you. KDJ, thank you. I will redeem the stretch. Tango, thank you for the sub. Oh, I don't like that sound. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a bench there, but I don't trust that. I know now that benches are not always safe. There have been enemies in bench areas before. Don't be a baby, go use the bench. Uh-huh. Okay, wait, I'm gonna open this up first. This place I know is safe at least. I know it's safe at least because, you have to unlock it. Nosy, thank you for gifting a sub to Sightless. Alright. Fellas, is it gross to be, subscribed to your wife's Twitch channel? Hey! I knew it! I knew it! I freaking knew it! Get out of here! Leave! Freaking menaces! You little terrors, where are you? Okay, the music can stop now, they're dead. Gee whiz. Alright, I think the last thing I wanted to... Yeah, okay. Pulse rifle. Capacity. Damage. Let's get that reload in there, too. I don't care much for the alt fire. Isn't marriage the ultimate form of simping, though? It absolutely is. I guess I'll go for speed. Just top off all my equipment, I suppose. Simping can be mutual. That's what marriage is. You gotta simp for each other for the marriage to work. If you're not simping for each other, I mean, what are you even doing? All right, we gotta hydrate. I'm gonna take a sippy. Don't pause. I'm pausing because last time I took a sip while playing the game, I got freaking bamboozled. Alright, we got a posture check. Everybody, sit up straight. There's some little hide-and-seek boys here. I know you want to play hide-and-seek, but now is not the time. I hear them! Oh, there you are! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I'm leaving! I'm leaving! I'm leaving! Alright, come on over. Oh, oh, this guy's really excited to play! Come on over. Poke that head out! No! No! I'm playing with the hide and seek boys right now. No puking. Where is he? Whoa, there he is. I knew there was one more. There he goes. Oh, what? Is there another one? Oh, that is not a hide and seek. Where are you? Come on. You puked on me. Show your face, coward. How did this place get terraformed so quick? I don't even know.
Dementia and codes and blueprints are all caused by the same signal from the marker. It's the people that are different. Smart people see codes and blueprints, but to everyone else it's just noise. Noise that drives you mad.
Okay. I'm definitely hearing something. Just gonna get all this stuff first. Is there a gross thing near here? Pull that out. Yeah, I saw it. I saw that earlier. I know where the battery is. I just didn't want to get it because I knew that there were a bunch of weirdos in the area. That's why Isaac was able to build the marker for them? I see. I'm surprised that didn't turn off the lights. I figured that that's what would happen if I took it out. It did? No, it didn't. Lights are still on. Okay, I hear it. Where is it? Ah. Gross. So gross. I feel like there's more. Head empty, no thoughts. Nicole, I don't need this right now, please.
Getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows you're here.
Oh, it's the marker doing this to me? Okay.
When the time comes, you will.
Will I? That's really, like, cryptic, Nicole. I don't think anyone knows what to do with it. Okay, I can't shoot through the window, so baby, you're gonna need to come over here. No, stop opening the door. Close the damn door. The babies look like ticks. They really do. They're like really bug-like. It's nasty. Oh man, why? Oh, wow.
Looks like I have to dodge these lasers to make my way around the other side.
Okay, I know I need to slow it down. Wait, where exactly do I need to... Are you serious? I need to go all the way around? Freaking... God. Stasis. Well, the stasis didn't work. Was I supposed to stasis the, like, thing passing by? Oh, you can't stasis that. You need to stay. Okay. Okay, little baby. Bring me the others. Alright, I think that was all the babies. We're learning. Yes, we are learning. Okay, I need to stasis those things?
Crap. Looks like I have to dodge these lasers to make my way around the other side. This will be fun.
Ooh! How come you guys get to crawl? Why can't I crawl? I should be allowed to crawl. Everything's going good. Just trying to figure some stuff out. Alright, that's the next spot, so I need to stasis the next one. No! Come on! I need to stasis it, like, way farther. Farther away from me. It was way too close. Stasis doesn't affect those? Are you sure? Because I was sure I slowed them down. Oh, is it? Okay. What the hell? You didn't do that earlier.
Crap. Looks like I have to dodge these lasers to make my way around the other side. This will be fun.
Ooh. There's another one coming. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. It's just timing, yeah. Oh, and go! Ugh. No, baby, no. Baby, no. No, no. No, baby. Okay. Ah. All right, last one. Are those windows or doors? Ah, jeez. I do have some lore, Blue Moon. I do. I cannot talk about it right now though, but I will discuss it after after game. If you like. Okay. And go! Oh! All right. We've made it. I'm just gonna... Is there any good stuff in here? Okay. Up we go. There's something up here. For sure. That I do not want. Triton is a hungry boy, I believe. Can I turn these off? Okay, cool. What is that? You want me to get onto there? Watch your step. Oh. This does not look safe at all. Okay. Alright, where are you guys? Data monitoring. They're all in there. They're all in there. Wait, what? They all died? What killed them? What killed them? Something happened here. About to find out, yeah. Oh boy. Something is killing these necromorphs, and it's not human. That's for sure. It is time. Time for what? Is that a store? Please work, store. They broke the store! Oh no. You did just invite the hundreds of necromorphs in there. I did, but something else killed them. Baby's still alive, though. Oh, this part. We're doing this again, huh? Wait, what the hell stasis to them? Because I sure didn't do that. At least I don't think I did. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta look at the rules, read them carefully in order to be able to join. If you read the rules, you'll be able to. You'll know what to do. Ah! No. No puking. You enjoy this bit? Well, so far it's been pretty easy. I've just been shooting them as they come. Oh boy. They don't stop coming. Okay. Hello? Hello? Ooh. Stop coming in through the same dang vent. What the heck? Behind me? Boop, 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 I knew it! I knew it! I freaking knew it! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Alright, see you in a bit, Solaris. Thank you so much for coming. It's not the same vent. It's what you wanted. It sure is! I did ask for it. What's that? What is that? Is that credits? I can't get it out of the box. Oh, there we go. Yeah, where are you? Where are you? You can explode over there for all I care. You're not coming anywhere near me. Oh! Ha ha! Ooh. 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 Huh? Huh? No. No. Stop it! Why are you so pukey? Where'd you come from? I was literally right there. Oh, okay. I will leave now. Hello, Mr. 350. How's it going? They're gonna come out of a vent again. There's a vent right there. They're gonna fall out right on top of my head. No? Would that be too obvious? I guess so. Why is this area red? It's so unpleasant.
Kenner Phelps, research log 43549. I blacked out early last night and woke up this morning staring at a tiny, fully formed version of the marker in one of the crystal layer printing baths. I had entered the entire heuristic sequencing algorithm.
Dead November, thank you for the follow.
Now. I know the dementia suppressors are working, but this is something entirely different.
What? Yeah, Ellie escaped and Nicole won't take no for an answer. That pretty much sums it up. Hello? Oh, no. No, big boy, no. Take that arm off. Take that arm off. Take that arm off. Take that other arm off. Take that other arm off. Okay. Ooh! That wasn't so bad. Yes, I am playing on casual. Come on. More water, okay. Did I play Bully? No, I don't. I've never played Bully. Okay, let's try this again. Gotta go faster. There's one. Dang it, Isaac! It was right there! What'd you do? There we go. You know, with all the security they put like behind the doors, you'd think that they'd make the vents a bit more secure as well. I feel like that's a huge oversight. What is this place? Oh my gosh, what is this place? I'm gonna have to float around this, aren't I? Oh, what the hell? Hello? Hello? Can I shoot them from here? I cannot. They're all going in there. What are they doing? Maintenance needs to be able to get there. Nothing bad happens in the vents, huh? They didn't plan for necromorphs, I suppose. Zora Waifu, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got a store. We got a store. Oh, audio log.
Here, Phelps, research log 43553. I'm convinced we're puppets of some alien influence. I no longer believe we're in control of this project, or ever were. I believe even our rationalizations for this whole thing are an illusion, planted by the forces behind the original marker. The black one. We don't know how to make this thing. It is making us make it. And it's trying to get out. Desperately. I'm under security watch after taking a sledgehammer to the tiny marker I built last week. We need to destroy everything we've built here. And destroy every record, every shred of research. They were right the first time on Aegis 7. This is beyond our ability to know or control. I have to go. My supervisor is whispering to the security guard.
Oh boy. Why did they even do this? Yeah, Zora, I'm really enjoying it. It's so much fun. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, I just saved. I've got 3 nodes. My rig is fully kitted out. My stasis module. Okay, wait. I can almost get everything on here. So let's get the last one here. Plasma cutter's fully kitted. Pulse rifle is fully kitted except for the alt fire, but I don't really care much for that. Okay. Lore states markers emit a power signature that is infinite, so civilizations that built them are incentivized and then consumed. Oh. Tango, are you shit posting in there? What you doing there? Tango is being a little shit poster, I see. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Did we get a posture check in the chat? Everybody sit up straight. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna spend too much on nodes because I'm almost done. Okay. And a stretch. Everybody stretch. Ugh. Oh, there's an other audio log. No, it's a text log. Tideman, disappointed in the evacuation decision. Consequences will be dire. That is all. Who the freak is this guy now? Okay, I guess I'll put some in the alt fire. There you go. I'm gonna keep that last one. And now I will save. Before we go into the... elevator. You can stretch while in bed. You can totally stretch. Hydrate time. I don't know if I should hydrate right now, but... okay, it was safe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is a big marker. That was not that big on the planet that we were on. It was not this big. Oh my god, what are they doing?
All coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
What are you talking about?
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain.
What did you expect was gonna happen?
The way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Timon?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault.
It was on your... it was your fault.
To understanding it.
Oh, what is going on?
It's all those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergent event.
Hannibal, thank you for the follow. Oh boy, what is happening?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Nicole? What does it mean? Put your mask on. Isaac, put your freaking mask on. What are you doing? Oh boy, there's a stasis recharge station. I don't like that. Oh boy. We were so close to understanding this really dangerous alien technology that it clearly is taking control of our minds. What is this?
Machine, just like Straw said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Us. Working together.
I'm meeting a new friend. Oh boy.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm ready. I don't trust you, Nicole.
Step inside.
Let's get in there, boys.
Crawl inside. Step 2. The screws go tight. All around. Cross my heart about to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
No, no. Oh, why? Oh. Don't move, Isaac. Isaac, don't move. Stop moving, you freaking dingus. You're gonna make it worse. Chill out. Chill out, Isaac. Chill out, Isaac. We're almost there, Isaac. Okay. Ow. Thank you. Is his eye okay? He's been doing this so how many times now? And his eye is not popped?
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
I should have messed it up? No. I really don't want to have to do that multiple times. I did it first try. Alright, well. We're on chapter 14! Haha! So that's what the weird thing was that I saw. Oh, it's still alive. Oh, don't tell me it's going parts. Oh, come on, man. I cannot exit right now. Oh, now I can exit. Stop. What the frick is it doing? Okay, okay. You're gonna chill out for a bit while I do this. Oh, lordy. Oh. Oh, where is it? No! Get over here! Okay, you know what? Come, you're going across the other room, okay? You're going across the other side of the room. Come here. Come here. Why can't I drag him? Come over here. I need you here. Right here. Alright. Now you stay. Because I got shit to do. Oh. No, stop! I was right there! Why did you come alive? Yes! Oh my god! Okay, it did it. It worked, it worked, it worked. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I only accept hints when I ask. I would rather... Otherwise, I like doing things on my own. Oh, come on, man. Where the... Whoa, why was I shooting so fast all of a sudden? What the heck? Oh, it's because I upgraded my speed, wasn't it? Okay, where am I going? We're going, we're moving, we're moving. No! No! Okay, look, this thing has to scan me. I need you to wait a bit. What? Armand? Where are you, Armand? Oh, okay, okay. I think something big is attacking me. I need to kill the spew guy. Okay, pukey guy's there. Stop it! Ugh! Okay. He's gonna I'm gonna wait till he finishes regenerating and then start shooting him again. Okay. Why do I have a pulse rifle all of a sudden? Whatever. Okay, come here, we're going. Come on. Enter when ready. I'm ready. Open the fucking door. I was out of ammo. Oh, terrible. I don't want pulse rifle. I want the pulse rifle ammo. I want the plasma ray ammo, please. Oh God. Chill, chill, chill. Okay, alright. Oh, you're still here, I see. Elevator, please! Elevator, please! Oh. I really, really want... Why? How did you get here? How did you get here? You can't take elevators. You're a freaking... You're a necromorph. Oh, go away. Oh, go away, please. Oh, go away, please. Guys, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Guys, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Ah. Open the fucking door. Open the door! Oh! There's no way he can come in here, right? Oh, it's locked, okay. Okay. Oh, that looks like a pleasant thing. Okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, I see. 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 Okay. Oh. Oh. Saphira Vibes, thank you for the follow. Okay. Alright. I would really, really like an ammo refill. Please. Oh, Nicole. Let her go, Isaac. Let her go.
There's no other way.
Oh, just let her go, Isaac, please. Oh. What's this? Okay, they're just screens. Marker access. Oh, I don't like that. Oh boy. Power lock enabled. There's gotta be ammo in there, right? Open the freaking door. Oh, please. Is that all there is? Really? That's it? Pickle, thank you for the follow. That's all there was in here? Oh my gosh, let me please look at my... Oh my gosh, okay. I got an ammo. I got one ammo. Bench! Store! Oh! Okay, I don't think I need much on the bench. Hang on. I have 2 nodes. I don't think I needed much else. Alt fire. Yeah, everything else. The only thing left is the pulse rifle. I don't even know if the alt fire is that great. I feel like I have not had a suit upgrade in a long time. I don't think I need a suit upgrade. I think I'm gonna be okay. Okay. I'm gonna buy some ammo now. I just need to sell some stuff. Okay, let's sell some... I don't really need the stasis packs, I don't think. I have a lot of pulse rifle ammo. I actually don't have a lot of stuff to sell. I have a lot less than I thought. Alright, where's the pulse rifle? The plasma rifle ammo. Here it is. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna need stasis for regen boy? Oh shit, you're right. I didn't think about that. Well. Rip to me.
This is it, Isaac. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
Well, I mean, usually if you need to use stasis, they have like stasis regen stations anyway, so I should be okay. All right. The final chapter. Ah! I'm busy admiring the view. Oh, chill. God damn. Yes, where are you? Oh, where are you? Who did it? Who did it? You can't just puke and run. Freaking lousy. Where is he? Oh, no, no. Where's the pukey boy? Oh, it's you, huh? Go, go! You can't run that fast. Ha! Why are they giving me so much pulse rifle ammo? I don't want this. I want plasma. I'll take it anyway because you're giving it to me, but oh god, with the puking. Alright, I knew you were there. What? Okay, I thought it was him again. I was like, how did you do that? No! No puking! You can't come through the door! Alright, who's vomiting again? Are you not dead? Oh, you're not dead. You're just puking out your freaking throat. I got it. I've had enough of you. Ah! Really? I can't even see what I'm doing right now. I know I have to press E, though. Oh, jeez. Babies! Give me the stasis pack. I'll take it, actually. Okay. Oh, give me that. What? Alright. To anyone who may find his transmission, there are people, even some of my own staff, who say I'm a monster for what I brought to the station. They say the marker's manipulative, that it influences my decisions. They don't understand what I did. I did it for this community. Our species. The Titan station was a dead husk before I breathed life back into it. That research into unimaginable sources of energy, into manufacturing techniques and efficiencies far beyond all previous understanding, is the only hope that remains for mankind. Okay, shut up. This is all your fault. This is why I'm here. Plasma cutter is the best. It really is. I don't like the pulse rifle. I like the plasma cutters because it's precise. Okay. Oh, I knew it. I knew you were there, big boy. I don't know where to go. Where does this lead me to? Nowhere. Nowhere useful. Open the fucking door before you bust through the goddamn door! Oh! This does not look safe!
The research in that marker is worth every life
Is that Strauss?
just lost.
Wait, what? I didn't see any... I didn't see the QTE! I didn't see it! I genuinely didn't see it. I don't know if it's because it was, like, way too bright. Oh, there it is.
Is worth every life we just lost.
Oh my god, Isaac! You have a gun! Dude! What are you doing?
All this away.
What is Nicole doing? No, of course no hesitation. What was I supposed to do?
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
Okay, Nicole, I fucking knew it. You bitch. You bitch. Oh.
Body need to be reborn. The makers must be absorbed.
The makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
Ah, you're terrible. Well, I don't know why you trusted her. Alright, let's remove that leg. Oh god! Alright, where are you? That's it! Sick of your shit, Nicole! Sick of it! Ignoring the toddlers, go right for Nicole. This is not a drill. Evacuate! Evacuate, Isaac! I don't know why he would trust her after knowing that. Isaac, please. Please evacuate, Isaac. Please. No, you're not gonna end like this. Please, Isaac! Get the fuck up!
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
For full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you.
Yes!
Now move your-
Ellie!
Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah,
Go,
well,
Ellie,
that's all
go!
you can say this time. Heads up.
Yeah! Ellie! Oh shit. Get over there, Isaac! Get over there, Isaac! Ellie, you gotta slow down! Ah! Ah! I got your hand! I got your hand, Ellie! Ellie! Please! Oh! What are you waiting for? Oh. Ellie's driving. Right? Where the fuck is Ellie? Autopilot. Where the fuck is Ellie? Ugh. Fuck off. God. We got a train pet. All right. We did it. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was a good game. Oh, that was a good game. Aw, Alphena head pats. Yeah. Sheffy, thank you for the sub. Subscribe for 5 months. Heck yeah. Got a posture check and a hydrate. Everybody sit up straight and take a sippy. Oh no! Why didn't I get the freaking... There it is. Okay, I added, but for some reason, my thing deactivated, so I did it myself. I'll check it out in a sec. All right, we got to stretch. Everybody stretch. Was it 5 items? I thought I did 7. Throw more? Please tell me you have a co-op partner for 3. Currently, no. Okay, you want me to throw more here? There's all your freaking items. How's that? Divinu, no, the thing is broken right now. Hang on. Please, I gotta do these myself. Wait, I think it deactivated. I'll have to check in a sec. I just want to wind down with the credits and stuff. No. None of that. I'm just throwing fun items at me. Big brain strats are to donate, so you have to throw them at yourself. No. Please, no. Yeah, Tits is being silly again. I keep waiting for an after credit scene, even though I know there won't be one. Marvel has just, like, rotted my brain to think that there's something to wait for after the credits. Yes, absolutely drilled that into our heads. Oh, but there might be. Don't give me hope! Don't give me false hope! If there is something, cool, but if there isn't, boo! There totally is. Mm-hmm. I guess we'll see since I'm sitting through these credits right now. Nice, Rebu! Heck yeah! Alright, is there actually something after this? No, I guess not. You... Save your progress? You must save your progress to unlock New Game Plus mode. Is there... What's the New Game Plus mode for? Prototype suits unlocked. Elite suit versions and security suit variants unlocked in New Game Plus. Oh, no, no, no. We are not doing hardcore mode. I refuse. No, no, we're not doing hardcore. I can't jump from freaking casual to hardcore. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will die if I do hardcore mode. Nope. Nope. So that was... So that was Dead Space 2! That was so much fun! I really enjoyed it! Oh, man. It was so good. Here, let me put on some music. I'm gonna sit with you guys and chat for a while because this was a short stream. That was there were only like 3 chapters left to that. Now do 3. I don't have 3 yet. I actually don't have 3 yet. Let's put on some music. Heck yeah. Okay. Thank you! That was a lot of fun! Dead Space was a lot of fun. I'm actually, like, I know that a lot of people have said that Dead Space 3 is not great, but I'm genuinely kind of looking forward to it. I'm very curious about it. I'm quite curious about it. What do you think of Isaac Clarke as a character? I kind of like him. I feel bad for him, though. Like, I want him to get therapy. I want him to find help, seek help. And I want him to be friends with Ellie. I hope he stays friends with Ellie. If she makes a comeback in Dead Space 3, that'd be really cool. Hope you get some amusement from it. I think I will. I think I will. If like, the story doesn't hold up, but, like, the game is still kind of fun to play, then, like, I think I'll have gotten, like, you know, a bang for my buck. I think his therapist will get a therapy. Yeah, possibly. The sale ends in less than 2 days if you want to get DS3. I will definitely look into that. Absolutely. I will need to find the correct co-op partner for Dead Space 3. I'm still thinking Sightless, but Sightless is like, oh, you should try to find another VTuber friend to play with. And I was like, okay, I'll try to find another VTuber friend to play Dead Space 3 with. But we'll see, we'll see. You want Forza Horizon, but my computer's... Aw. I don't know if Sightless is gonna play. I'll have to try to, like, convince him, maybe. You could save it for Sightless's debut? Yeah. I am working on his PNG, though. He will have a PNG. Don't forget to watch the iVid. We saw enough eye-piercing stuff. Yeah, Dead Space 3 has co-op, apparently. I'm very curious about it. How does the story hold up? Like, without spoilers, how does the story of Dead Space 3 hold up to, like, the rest of the story? Not great. Do you think Dead Space 2 would have had to be, the end? Do you think Dead Space 2 should have been the conclusion? Would have been fine as a twofer. The DLC for 3 made it okay. I didn't even know there was DLC. 2 should have been the end. As they do with everything they touch. It's something. Yeah. I do hear a lot of mixed feelings about it, to say the least. But I will give it a try, especially if it's on sale. Actually, let's have a look. Let's see what that sale looks like right now. I'm very curious. Oh my gosh, it's super cheap. And why is Dead Space 2 like $2? What the heck? Dead Space 2 is like $2. Dead Space 3 is only $6. Holy moly. All right. Frick it. I'm just gonna grab it. 6 buckaroos. Let's freaking go. The Dead Space pack is slightly cheaper. Well, I mean, I already have Dead Space and Dead Space 2. I feel like it'd be a bit of a waste if I got the Dead Space pack. Oh, it's got the DLC with it. Oh, okay. Hello, Eric Spana. Thank you for joining us. I just finished Dead Space 2. We just finished it. Virus VTuber, thank you for the follow. Oh, gotcha, Hellsite. I will definitely take a look at that. For sure. But I do have Prey. I already have Prey. I bought it yesterday, and I think that's going to be the next one that we play. Actually, what is on the docket for this week? We've got, oh right, we've got Big Brain Academy that we're going to be playing on Wednesday. That's going to be fun. I'm excited to be smooth brain with everybody. And then on Thursdays when I'm going to be playing, Aw, Anonymous, thank you so much for the tip. Thank you for the Dead Space 3 fund. That's very sweet. You really didn't have to do that, but thank you. That's very sweet. All right, have a great night, Blue Moon. Thank you for joining. Didn't the company that made Dead Space go out of business? Or were they just bought out by EA? I don't know. I feel like it's more of a case of being bought out by EA. Smooth, yes. On Wednesday, we are going to be extremely smooth-brained. We're going to be polishing our brains, waxing them. Heck yeah. Extremely smooth. Smooth as koala brains. I suppose so. If koala brains are smooth, then yes. Be like koala. Don't actually be like koala. That's a really bad idea. I'm excited for Big Brain Academy. Tomorrow I'm not streaming, but I'm gonna be setting up the Elgato in order to be able to stream off of my Switch. Be like koala? No, don't be like koala, actually. Usually with corporate buyouts, when the company underperforms, it gets merged into other studios or dissolved outright. Yeah. That's usually what happens. Do not eat leaves. If you do not know what leaves they are, they might make you sick. Best not to eat leaves. But yes, I'm excited for Prey. Prey looks really cool. Make sure they're... No, don't eat the leaves. What are you guys doing? The only leaf... Eat a bit of poison leaf. No. Don't. The only crispy leaves you should be eating are, like, iceberg lettuce. But even then, iceberg has, like, no nutrients in it. Iceberg is, like, it's tasty because it's good because it's crunchy. But, like... It's got 0 nutrients in iceberg. We got a Triton pet. Thank you, Darkness Whale. Jim, thank you for the follow. Crunch, yeah. V Hollow, thank you for the follow. I like that rhymed. That was fun. Yeah. Iceberg lettuce has extreme crunch. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be... I bought some, like, we got some ingredients for, like, stir fry just today. And I'm excited to make stir fry. We got some Napa cabbage. We got some onions. Some green onions. I got a shitload of rice that I need to use. I'm very excited. Yeah, stir fry. I kind of want to, like, I thought about it, but, like, beef is, like, extremely expensive. Like, meat in general is just extremely expensive right now. We do have a bell pepper. I could put a bell pepper in there. That would be nice. Hello, G the cat. Bonjour. Thank you for the follow. A single bell pepper? Yeah. Yeah, I do speak French, Meloria. I speak French Canadian. I am French Canadian, so I do speak French. You know, koalas are really dumb. You can put them in a room full of eucalyptus leaves and they won't recognize them as food. Has to come off the branch. Really? Oui, bonjour. Is Alphena doing cooking sim IRL? No, I'm not. I will not be doing a cooking sim IRL. I'm just talking about the food that I'm very excited to eat tomorrow. How can you pet your little cat? Is it a command or hand tracking? It is a command. I wish there was hand tracking, but that's okay. I can save that for, like, the 3D model when that comes. We already had a cooking stream making void pie. Yeah, it turned invisible. Thank you. His name is Triton. Have you tried to see if you can understand Louisiana French Creole? No, actually, I have not tried. I don't think I've ever had the chance to hear someone speak Creole or Louisiana French. So I have no idea what it sounds like. Hand tracking is already available for live 2D. It is, but your model needs to have been rigged for it. So yeah, and my model was not rigged for it. Like, when I got my model, hand tracking was not possible yet. Hand tracking is actually pretty recent. And I think it's really neat. Like, Like everything that like people are able to do now with Live 2D is so cool. It's amazing. Je suis belge et japonais. Oh, that's awesome, Jim. That's really cool. I would like to go to Belgium someday. Creole is like simply French with an accent. It complicates the language, but for French, it's easier to understand. Ah, okay. And yes, Eric Espana. I'm really hoping to be able to get a 3D model sometime this year. It is definitely one of my goals for 2022. To be able to be three-dimensional. To be able to move. Hello, Adam Generator. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to sip. Tu comprends assez bien. Yeah, I'm actually fluent in French. French is my first language. Will Triton be 3D also? I would really, really like for Triton to be 3D. I think that would be amazing to have like a 3D Triton with me. It like if I can like oops, that's my shirt. If I could remove Triton, like make him like leave, go to sleep, and then come back as well, that'd be awesome. Do you have any idea who to go for the model, or is it just a goal for now? I have a few ideas, but I don't want to name any names. I kind of want to leave that as like a surprise, and also kind of as like, well, if I name someone now and it falls through, I don't want to like get my hopes up and anyone else's hopes up just in case it doesn't work out, you know? Are you going to be using iPhone for face tracking? The face rigs for iPhone facial mocap is so... I'm actually using an iPhone right now. This is with using an iPhone. So yes, it will be an iPhone. I want a Triton that I can pet through the computer screen. There, you know, that is also something that I really want to do. Like, probably farther down the line. But a Triton plush would be really, really cool. As like a merch piece, I feel like a Triton plush would be really cool. That's something I want to do. The iPhone that likes to update right before 20-hour streams. Yes, absolutely. That was very unfortunate. Like right before my 24-hour stream, my iPhone decided, oh, hey, we're gonna just update the software like right now, like the iOS. Right now, we're gonna do that. And yup, it did, and then it bugged and it went into freaking recovery mode, and I was like, what the hell? And I just could not get it out of recovery mode. Yeah, I could not get it out of recovery mode, and I had to postpone the 24-hour stream. Thankfully, I am stubborn, and I like decided as soon as I woke up that I would give it a try again, and it worked. And then I had the 24-hour stream right then and there. That was a fun time. It was a really fun time. 24-hour stream was a fun time. I felt like death at the end of it, though. I absolutely did, but it was enjoyable. I think that like a 24-hour stream is going to be something that I would probably only do like once a year, like during like big events and stuff. 36-hour stream when? Never. Absolutely never. Do you feel like you prepped well for it? I think I did. I lasted like 20 hours without any issue at all. It was the last 4 hours that were very difficult. But you guys helped me through that. Learning the North American French varieties would be cool, but I don't live in an area where French is spoken regularly. Finnish, on the other hand, is spoken. Yeah, like French is not very high up on like languages that people know. So yeah. unless you live in an area where French is like frequently spoken, it's not super necessary to know. I was just like raised with French as my first language. 24/7 stream when? Never. I know some people do like uncapped subathons, and like props to them. Honestly, like my hat is off to them. They are like incredibly powerful, and I would never be able to do that. But the thing is that like uncapped subathons, wow, okay. Subathons that go on for like several days on end, they usually go to sleep. They take some time to go to sleep. Like during, right? What do you even do all that time? You hang out with the chat, you watch some videos, you play some games, you chill. Sometimes you play games with the chat. Like I've seen people do that. There is one VTuber, I don't even know if she's still doing it right now, but she'd been going for like 420 hours, and that is, wow, that is so crazy. Hang on. Who was it? I think they are, oh my gosh, yep, uncapped subathon day 23. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I think their name is Fua. I think their name is Fua. They are a VTuber. And I am blown away by the dedication that they have. Like 23 days and counting of streaming. They go to sleep, but they let the stream like go on while they're sleeping. And apparently on Twitch, that's something that you can do now. That's something that you can do now. You can like have a sleep stream. And people can like chill and hang while you're sleeping. And people just like leave like either a video on, or like something else that I saw someone else do is they have other VTubers and other people hanging out with them during the stream. And when they go to sleep, their friends like kind of like chill and like keep the chat entertained for a bit. It's very interesting. The endurance is wow. To have to stream like non-stop. Like I love streaming. I love streaming, but like I need rest, right? I need some days where like I need a break. But my gosh. Uncapped subathons are for people who are ultra powerful, much more powerful than me. Sleep is important for the Void Witches. Absolutely. I need to regenerate my magic, you know? My power is not endless. This music is very low for some reason. Snow Rabbit, thank you for the follow. Frozen Thought, thank you for the follow. You reside in the Northwest Ontario, all Scandinavian, Nordic, and Italian folks here. Italian is definitely another language on my list to learn. Yeah. Remembering that one iCarly episode where they try to break the record for longest stream, but the power goes out just before they reach it? Oh, jeez. Hello, Snow Rabbit VR. There are some, like I kind of, there are a few languages that I would like to learn. Japanese being one of them. And one language I would like to learn, mostly because of my grandma, is Flemish, which is another language that is spoken in Belgium. My grandmother spoke Flemish, and I'd like to learn that, even though it's like a language that isn't spoken outside of Belgium, as far as I know. I'd like to learn that one day. I'd need to find like a proper teacher for it though, because it's not something that you can just like learn online, I don't think. So yeah. Need to learn Portuguese and French for uni. I wish you luck. I don't know much about Portuguese, but like French is quite difficult. Flemish minutes redeem. Let's go. I'm gonna need to like actually speak it fluently to be able to do that. Jim, comment on fait pour faire du VTube en live sur Twitch? So you have your Twitch account already. You have to have like a streaming application like OBS. And you're going to need to get a model, or you could start with just like a PNG. I started out with a PNG. I started out with like streaming with like an image of myself before getting the funds for an actual model. But learn. I suppose my biggest like piece of advice is to learn how to stream before investing in a model. Because being able to stream and enjoy streaming is like the first thing that you need to do. That is my biggest advice. The only other practical languages I could learn for my region would be Polish or Ukrainian. Ah! Canada is very, it's very, like, diverse. It's very diverse in like in languages and such, but English and French are its main languages as far as I know. I believe Canada is considered a bilingual country. Yeah, 2 official languages are French and English. Thank you, Jim. Canada is big. Canada is massive. Canada is so big. It is crazy how big it is. Like, you could drive... Isn't Canada the second biggest country? I don't know. Let's find out together. Yes, Canada is the second largest country. Russia is first? Yeah. All right, see you, Sir Hellside. Thank you so much for joining. Russia has a larger landmass than Pluto? What? How do we know that? No, there's no way. Pluto is a whole ass dwarf planet. What? We're defining biggest by landmass. Yes, yes, not by population. Aw, thank you, Hellscythe. That's very kind. Ukrainians are actually the 11th largest immigrant group in Canada. Most of them live in Manitoba. Yeah, Canada has a lot of, like, different people. From all over the world. Pluto has 17,646,012 square kilometers as landmass. Russia's 17.13 million. Yeah, so it's less. Pluto is Pluto. For whatever reason, we still can't say collectively whether it is or isn't a planet. Russia became so big because Ivan the Terrible was paranoid about the Mongolians invading that they just conquered all the lands to the east. What? The Leaf Ghost, thank you for the follow. Is it? Wait. That's a small country though, isn't it, Van Schofield? I believe even NASA considers it a dwarf planet. They just call it like a dwarf planet. Yeah, we went from Pluto to Russian history real quick. I don't know very much about, like, history of other countries. When I was in high school, like, the only history that I learned was the history of Quebec and Canada, and that was about it. And even then, like, the history of Canada was barely touched upon. It was mostly about Quebec. And if I wanted to know world history, I needed to take it as like an extra class. And who the hell wants to take an extra class? That's super fair, JVC. Love history. I listen often to a historian podcast. She makes it sound cool. Oh, that's pretty neat. The only thing that, the only podcasts that I listen to are, like scary story podcasts, horror podcasts and stuff. Thank you, Jim. I like horror podcasts. I think those are fun. I read a few horror stories. Do you like true crime podcasts? I used to listen to true crime podcasts, but they all kind of got like a little bit samey. It was like, okay, here's another crime with a bunch of other murderers. I prefer horror stories over true crime. Or like Let's Not Meet stories. I think those are creepy. Like, it doesn't involve, like, actual criminals all the time. I think Let's Not Meet stories are actually genuinely scary. And I like listening to those kinds of stories. Did you hear Gordon Ramsay just found out about Twitch yesterday? I saw that. I didn't actually read up on it, but I saw that, and that is hilarious. Red Web is pretty cool for a mix of true crime and mystery stuff. I'll take a look at that. Mystery stuff is neat. Do you have horror podcast recommendations? So the two main ones that I listen to are the No Sleep podcast and the Let's Not Meet podcast, which are, granted, they started off as like podcasts where they read stories off of the Reddit boards, but now they read stories that are like submitted to them. And they are very, very good. A lot of those, like some of them are like, but like a lot of them are very genuinely good. And what's fun about the No Sleep podcast is all of their readers are like professional like story readers, right? And they have like, you know, like sound design and everything, and it makes it like really, really creepy, like extra creepy, and it's super good. The atmosphere is really, really good on the No Sleep podcast. I recommend them. I think they're great. Wizard of Maslow, thank you for the follow. Mr. Nightmare on YouTube is so good. Oh, I have not heard of that. There are a lot of podcasts that I should give a try. Try the Magnus Archive. I'm getting a lot of cool recommendations here. Thank you. I appreciate podcast recommendations. I think, like, it gives me something to listen to sometimes at work, because I'm able to, like, listen to music and stuff, or podcasts and stuff while I work, so. The White Vault is fun. It's got several No Sleep podcasts on it. Really? Okay, cool. I love the cast of the No Sleep. Used to listen to D&D podcast. I think there was one that well, I guess it's not really I guess it could count as a podcast. What's the one that we started listening to? The D&D show on YouTube. Fantasy High. Fantasy High. Hang on. Yeah, Fantasy High. They're fun. I've not watched too many of their of the episodes yet, but I'm really like I really like Fantasy High. Oh, Fantasy High's Dimension 20's debut campaign. Yes, it's Dimension 20. I used to watch Critical Role, but I kind of stopped keeping up with it for various reasons. But Dimension 20, I started watching Dimension 20, and I really enjoyed it. I did not get a chance to continue watching them, but I'd really like to continue. Mr. Ballin is pretty good. Granted, all the creepy stories are real. Ooh, okay, no. Real creepy stories are fun to listen to as well, because it adds that extra creep factor to it, right? Like, it's not visual, so it's not like as scary to me. I'll be able to handle it if I'm just listening to it. But if I know that it's real stuff, like it's very, very good. I enjoy that. It's why I listen to like Let's Not Meet stuff, because it's real things that happen to actual people, and they kind of like recount the events of like what happened to them. And most of the generally speaking, on the Let's Not Meet stories, like obviously they wound up completely fine, because they're able to tell the story of what happened to them, so they're okay. It's just like this weird messed up thing that happened because there's like a creeper that did something weird. I don't know. I find true stories to be fun to listen to. They add to the scariness. Goosebumps. I used to read the Goosebumps as a kid. As a kid. I did not like the books where you had to choose your own ending, or like pick your own like path or whatever, pick your own story, where like it makes you like skip a bunch of chapters and like, oh, okay, are you gonna go right or left? And if you go right, go to this page. If you go left, go to that page. That was so weird, because like then I had to keep saving like the pages and go back to them if I didn't like the way that the story was going. I just want to read a book. I just want to read it from like cover to cover. I don't want to have to skip through pages. Scary stories to tell in the dark are top tier children's horror. I liked the scary stories to tell in the dark. I didn't see the movie that came out. I think Guillermo del Toro made a movie based on the scary stories to tell in the dark. But I didn't watch the movie. He did the creature design but didn't direct. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So he like worked on it with the team. So it's not technically a Guillermo del Toro movie. I heard like some mixed opinions on it. So I'm kind of like iffy about watching it. I'm currently in a like I just see people talking about like D&D right now, and I'm currently in like a Pathfinder game. I've been playing Pathfinder with friends, or the same group of friends, for over a year now. And we've gone through, I think, was it 2 long form campaigns? 1 long form campaign. We like finished 1 long campaign and we had a couple of short ones. And now we're in our 2nd long campaign. And I'm enjoying Pathfinder a lot. And I feel like it's gonna be very hard for me to go back to D&D. I just really like Pathfinder's format. It's much more RP friendly, and I like that's what I look for when I'm playing you know, Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons. I always want something that is much more roleplay oriented, story oriented. And Pathfinder really like clicks with me. Pathfinder 2E specifically. And I feel that, like, D&D is, like, a good gateway. But I feel like people should definitely play Pathfinder 2E. May I provide a link to Mr. Ballin's YouTube channel? Sure! Pathfinder 2E is great. It's my main system. Yeah! I'm gonna have a hard time. Like, I don't think I would want to go back to D&D. If ever, like, our campaign ends and, like, someone offers to, like, invite me over into their, like, D&D campaign, I think I'd be like, if we're Pathfinder, maybe, but I don't know if I'd want to go back through, like, the whole thing that like, D&D is. And I've played D&D before. I've played 3.5 and I've played 5e, I believe. 3.5 was a hell of a system. DLC Llama, thank you for the follow. I'm worried that if I try Pathfinder, I won't want to go back to D&D 5e either. Though my DM seems to be fine running both systems. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to go back to D&D 5e. I may be a little biased, but Pathfinder is the better system. You didn't hear it from me. You're hesitant to play D&D 5e? Just stick with Pathfinder 2e. Pathfinder 2e is great. It's wonderful. It's coming out with a bunch of, like, different things constantly. It is ever growing. It is great. You will want to start with the missing 411 playlist. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna click on that and I'm gonna watch it later. Thank you. Pathfinder's a much deeper system. Plus, it's got OT Archer, which is awesome. D&D 5e is such a large homebrew that I can't even imagine playing normal 5e. Yeah, see, that's the thing about, like, D&D. Most people that I know that still play D&D, they don't... It's all homebrew. Like, they all homebrew it. They all feel like they have to homebrew it because it doesn't have the things they need, the features they need, or the features they want in order to play it properly. And I feel like Pathfinder... yeah, most of the stuff people homebrew into 5e are actual rules in Pathfinder 2e. Yeah, exactly. Sightless knows a lot more about it than I do. I know just very surface level stuff because I don't really, like, read more into it. But Sightless knows his stuff. I don't know anything about D&D, sadly. It's a fun tabletop type of role-playing game. It's fun to do with friends that are also into, like, role-playing and, like, fantasy stuff. If you find yourself, like, someone who is willing to build a world or, like, create a story for characters that your friends make, you and your friends make, then I recommend just giving it a shot. But the thing is, like, D&D or Pathfinder or anything like that, like, you need to have a lot of time set aside for it. It takes up quite a bit of time. Like, my Fridays are dedicated to my Pathfinder games. And they can last, like, 5 hours. We currently start, like, our Pathfinder games at, like, 7 p.m. on Fridays. And they can go on to, like, midnight or even past that. Yeah. Like, and 5 hours is, like, pretty normal. We very, very, very rarely go under 5 hours. One of the sessions that we had lasted 9 hours, and it was because it was like the end of a chapter. It was like the big boss that we were fighting. 9 hours. Yeah, 5 hours is actually, like, not... I guess most people would, like, consider 5 hours to be kind of short. But because I'm working, like, I'm the one that kind of sets everyone back. I'm the one who holds everyone back. If it weren't for the fact that I have, like, a 40-hour, job, I think we'd be playing a lot longer than that. But we did have a 9-hour game at some point, and that was so much fun. I've played some Pathfinder 1E games that lasted 11 hours. I'm not even surprised. Like, if your group is having a lot of fun and you keep going through, like cliffhanger after cliffhanger and, like, plotline after plotline, like, you want to keep going. You don't want to stop. It's so easy to get sucked into, like, really good stories. .5e is easier for that. Funny, I've been homebrewing a whole world too. Yeah. I feel like it's so much fun. Like, world building is so much fun. It's why I have so much fun with, like, the whole void aspect of my like VTubing and stuff. I just really enjoy the idea of, like, world building, character creation, etc. It's really awesome. Play 5e once a week, and we normally play 6-hour sessions. Yeah, 5-6-hour sessions is pretty normal. It's a pretty average time. And a lot of people, like, would consider that pretty long. Those who haven't, like, had a chance to play Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder, but it's pretty standard. It's pretty standard. Pathfinder 2E is super fun and my favorite now. Yes, Straw Baby, yes! Pathfinder 2E is amazing. I love it so much. Whenever you roll a nat 1 or nat 20, you have to take a vodka shot? We stopped doing that really fast. Yes, because you can wind up being really unlucky. And just having, like, just getting nat 1s, like, constantly. Playing a D&D game, like, while drunk is not the best. Three nat 1s in a row only to be shit-faced in an hour. Yep. Game ends there. Everyone is just absolutely blasted. No more. No more. I kind of recommend not drinking during a game because, like, unless you can tolerate your alcohol or hold your alcohol, like, pretty well, but I can't. And I've, like, this was, like, ages ago, but, oh, Etchishi, thank you so much for the follow. Ages ago, like, years ago, I played in a D&D game, and I decided to have a drink because other people were drinking, and I was like, oh, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna drink as well. Bad idea. I, could not hold as much alcohol as they could and wound up drunk very early on in the game, and I could not focus. Which is, like, I think a little bit insulting to the DM because the DM, like, prepped everything, prepped the whole, like, game and, like, and stuff for people to play. And then when one of your players is just, like, absolutely, like, wasted and not able to function, that kind of ruins the experience. Black Lotus, thank you for the follow. All your drunk stories just make you seem like a wild drunk. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm genuinely not. I just don't really, I don't drink anymore because it feels gross after. You feel like a pile of poop. God forbid it be the one bard that gets drunk. Yeah. Oh, well, see, like, if the person doesn't really change much, Straw Baby, like, then that's okay. Where's my music? Okay, fine. I guess it decided to stop. Freaking rude. Well, I guess... Honestly, I think this is a good place to end it for now. Let me see here. I do have work in the morning, so I do need to, like, go to bed and be the responsible person that I am. So let's see here. We got Lena that's playing Evil Within. Let us raid Lena. Lena's fun VTuber, and I never got a chance to play Evil Within, but it sounds like it looks like a fun game. So let's give a little void raid over to Lena. And the way that we do our void raids is like this. So get out your glow sticks if you can. And let's go watch Lena play some Evil Within. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching me play Dead Space 2. I will see you on Wednesday with Big Brain Academy. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.